Good morning, everybody. It's Patty, Rockstar Mom. Thank you for watching today. We're going to vary from the little red box, I think, for a few weeks. I'm going to continue to do the little red box, but what I have decided to do is to show you my makeup collection, or exactly that, my makeup collection. I've been watching some others. Well, we've all watched many people here on YouTube show their makeup collections. And in looking at many of them, I know that mine is tiny compared to theirs. Some things I seem to gravitate toward buying more than others. Since starting this little red box project, I've come to realize that I truly do have product that I don't use, that I don't like. I'm gravitating to the very same things to use week after week after week. I guess when you get to be 71 years old, you really do know that, or you learn that you don't need all of this stuff. There are products out there that are good and that work for me, and why in the world would I continue to spend money to buy things that aren't going to work on me when something else already is? If you're interested in seeing my collection of highlighters and concealers, stay tuned. I am combining my highlighters and my concealers because I think that those products are so interchangeable that many times we can use one for the other. We can use a highlighter for a concealer and a concealer for a highlighter. It just depends on our skin, our color. I have a big box of concealers and highlighters that I've brought upstairs to show you. So let me put my glasses on so that I can read. And we'll just start, and I'm just going to start from I don't know where, and I'm going to sort of tell you a little bit about each one and how I came about it. But I'm going to start with the smallest one in here, and this came, I think, in an Ipsy bag, or it could have been in a Birchbox. But this is by Yaby, Y-A-B-Y. It was a sample, and it's Buff. And you know what? I like this. Several times. It still has a little bit of a... I've used it. You can tell I've used it. It has an indentation. And I think it was just fine. And I kept thinking I would go online and maybe purchase it. And I just never did. The next thing I'm going to show you is by YBF, and this is Your Best Friend. That's the Stacy Shefflin, I think it's her name. She used to be, I think she actually started off in HSN, then she went to QVC, and now she's back at HSN. And this came, I think, in a kit, but it says it's the neutralizing cream and something that I cannot read because it's worn off. But this is two. The yellow, I hope you can see how yellow that is. And there it is. Yellow, and I would think that's the neutralizing cream. And then underneath, and this is super iridescent. Ooh, gosh, and I just really super iridescent right here. I took a big gouge out of it. Never used these. That yellow cream probably would work really well for under eye circles. I just don't pull it out. Put that over in the other box. Also by YBF, this is Brighton Hide and Sculpt Concealer. I apologize for the fingerprints. This probably came in a kit too, and as you can see, it has never been used. I have two Maybelline Age Rewind erasers for dark circles, and they're in two different colors. a lighter and a darker. As a matter of fact, one is medium and one is the neutralizer. Looks like I've used the medium more than the neutralizer. I pulled these out the other day thinking that I would use them for this week, these concealers, and I'm sort of not happy about this, and I'll tell you why. It's the Hard Candy Glamoflauge, and I have 2 of these, and you know what? Oh, light and light. Now tell me why I have 2 lights. I went to use these the other day, or I pulled them out, and I thought, well, I'll check it. And I opened one, and it is just real, it has separated. And it's real, what you can see it's dripping. It's very watery, and I checked the other one, and it was the same way. I have purchased both of these within the past year, and so I don't think they should be separating. I have done everything. I've put them upside down. I've stored them this way. I keep switching them out. I shake them. I've done everything I know how to do to mix that up to try to get it into a thicker form, and it's just not working. So I guess I'm going to have to throw those 2 away. This is, I think I got this on QVC, and it's the Manual Override Oil-Free Concealer. I'm sure there were all kinds of promises on this. The tube is gross, and I think, oh my gosh, look, did you see the liquid that just, it's dripping. Look, that's going to be thrown away. Lordy, okay. The Remmel, I've done it again, friends. The Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 Concealer and Highlighter. I have 2 in the light medium. And it's not because I loved them. It was probably because I forgot that I had one and repurchased it. And they've both been used. So, let's see. I'm going to try. There we go. Well, it's still, that one at least is still together. That one is too. And you know, these give really good coverage. So, good coverage. I would keep those. Hopefully I'll use them. This is a Dream Lumi. Now, I just used my light Dream Lumi up, and I have a backup of the light, so I'm not going to show you that. But this is Radiant. And Radiant, I think, has more of a pink tone. And I have used it, so I still have a little ways to go, but I'm keeping that. I pulled my Light Bright by Hard Candy out of my little red box that I've been using this for a couple of weeks, and I do like it, and I would like to use this up. I don't know that I would repurchase it. The Maybelline Fit Concealer. It's probably down to about there. I use this, not every day, obviously. The Glamoflauge Light. You know, is this 3 now? 3 different concealers by Hard Candy. This is the crayon. It's double-ended. This one I've used much more. This is hard to do. I'll keep that. My True Match by L'Oreal. I really do love this. Let's see how much more I have in there. I like this because it does twist up. So I have quite a bit more in there. I really do like this. Oh wait, did I say there were two Rimmel Perfect Match? Well, this is at least a different color. This is the one that is 230 Fairlight. Now those other, no, that was the hard candy that had separated. So I'll keep that one. This is, and it looks like it's dirty. This is Remmel Hide the Blemish Concealer. Of course, I'm putting these on the same spot, so it's okay. Not anything I would repurchase. I have the Double Wear from Estee Lauder in light medium. I almost never wear this. You know, again, it was one of those things you get at that counter and you just get suckered in. The same with this Dior Skin Nude. This is in the color beige. You know, I just never reach for this. And by the way, it has separated also. Now that's really not good. I may try to work on that. I'd like to save this as if I can, if for no other reason, the price on it. And the Ooh La La by Benefit. I do use this. I rarely use highlighters, but sometimes I'll put it right here. This is a fairly new purchase, I would say within the past 6 months, and it's the Laura Mercier Secret Concealer. And I've used it a little bit. And then I have, we're almost finished. I have two Touche Éclats, and they are, I know they're the very same color, Radiant. And I do like these. I mean, I just like them. I like the consistency. I probably, it would be nice if the top would screw back. There we go. I would not repurchase these. I don't know why I have two of those open, but I do. My last concealer that I have in my stash, or my collection, is my favorite. And it's the one that if I had no other, if I had to choose one, this would be the one I would choose. And it's the Laura Geller Real Deal. And I have two of those. And both of them are close to being empty. But the good news about these is that if you've never used this, when I tell you, let me just show you. Oops, there's a hair on my nail. I hope you can see how tiny that is. Now, my finger is small. Let me show you something. Well, the tiniest drop covers a huge, huge area. That little size that you saw me with put on my finger covers this whole side of my face. I love the finish on this. I really and truly like everything about this concealer. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I have 2 of these. I very definitely would repurchase this. As I say, this works under all of my makeup, all of my foundations. It just seems to hide everything. Love it. Can't. Thank you, Laura Geller, for this. I don't like a lot of Laura's products. You'll see when I do foundations that I have some of her Balance and Brightens and what are those baked foundations. They don't look good on my skin. So this works. If you've not tried it and you have some real issues that you need to conceal, I strongly suggest that you try this. Save your receipt. If it doesn't work for you, take it back. I'm reading the back. Use sparingly. Apply by brush or fingertip and blend lightly. And this is in the medium. I put this here and then I put it under my eyes before I put my foundation on. Certainly you could use it on top of your foundation. So that's it. That is my foundation. Now that does not that is my highlighter and concealer collection, and it does not include my Bare Minerals. I'm going to show you my Bare Minerals collection in its entirety, totally separate. So just to recap, instead of doing the little red box for a few weeks, I am going to show you my collection, and I'm going to figure out how I can dwindle this collection down even more so that I don't have product go bad on me. And for whatever reason, those 2 or 3 there that had separated, that's just not a good thing. So I would rather spend my money on something else, and I want to use the product that I purchase. So I'm going to continue to do the little red box in my personal life because I love the idea of having everything for the week right there on my vanity. But I'm going to show you and then weed out all of my makeups and lipsticks, well, everything in my collection, to try to get it down to a very manageable user size. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love your thumbs up. I love your comments. I read every single comment. I don't always get to reply to your comments, but I do read every single comment. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up and comment. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I certainly hope you will. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, let's draw for this little page from my art journal. You would have thought that I was giving away $1 million. Actually, you would have thought that I was giving away the Powerball, maybe. But I just made a copy of all the comments and cut them apart from that video, and all you had to do is tell me what popped up in the middle of the video that had nothing to do with makeup. And that was the only thing that you had to do in order to win that little lovely amateurish art journal page. So I'm just mixing these up as best I can. All right. Okay, I'm just going to go right down into the center, and we will see what we have. Melody King says, I saw that cute little shoe. Well, there you go, Melody. So, Melody, if you will just private message me your mailing address, I will get that on out to you. And Melody, if you don't know how to do that, just go to my main channel page and click on About. And under About, you'll see a little box that says Send Message. And click on Send Message, and that would get to my private messaging box. So, look forward to hearing from you, Melody. Congratulations. Thanks, all you guys. Bye-bye.